Which reunion hit you the hardest with emotion? The day our plane rolled to a stop after my last deployment. The cabin lights came on and the whole squad got quiet like someone turned the volume knob to 0. My boots felt heavy when I stood up, like they carried sand and bad dreams inside them. I checked my phone the second it got a signal. 3 missed calls from Mom, a text from my sister with a blurry photo of a welcome banner, one from Dad that just said standing by. We filed down the stairs and the air smelled like jet fuel and wet pavement. The hangar doors were open. You could hear a crowd before you could see it. Kids with markers on poster board, balloons bumping the ceiling, cameras shaking in happy hands. My heart beat faster than it ever did on patrol. I told myself to keep it together, chin up, shoulders back, soldier first. Then the line broke and the crowd rushed in. A boy launched into his mom's arms and both of them cried at once. Someone dropped a rucksack and it thumped like a drum. I scanned the faces the way I scanned rooftops, slow, careful, left to right, and there they were. Mom on her tiptoes in a blue windbreaker. My sister waved both arms like she was guiding a plane, and Dad, straight as a post, chin lifted, hands at his side. He did not move. He waited. I froze. I thought about every email I never sent, every call I missed, every time I wrote I am fine when I was not. I felt shame hit me like the backblast of a rocket. I wanted to run, but my feet were rooted to the concrete. Then Dad raised his right hand. It was not a wave. It was a salute. Slow, clean, exactly. The same salute he taught me in the yard when I was 15, and he insisted on doing it again until it felt like respect instead of a pose. My throat closed. My vision blurred. The only thing in the world was that hand in the air. My rucksack slid off my shoulder and hit the floor. I forgot about the bearing and ran. Mom reached me first and crushed me against her. She was shaking so hard I thought we would both fall. My sister wrapped my waist and laughed and cried into my jacket. I could smell her shampoo. I could feel their hearts hitting my chest like small hammers. Dad stepped close and dropped his hand. He looked older than I remembered, lines deeper, hair thin and bright. He put his palm on my shoulder and squeezed one, not hard, just steady. He said, "Welcome home, soldier." I broke right there. I grabbed him and held on. He did not pat my back or make a joke. He held me like I was 7 and scared of the dark. The noise faded. The lights blurred into soft halo. Somewhere a baby squealed. Someone shouted, "I found you." I heard a phone camera click near my ear and did not care. My knees felt weak, but my chest felt light, like someone pulled a stone out of it. We stood like that for a long minute. Mom whispered, "You did it." My sister said, "We kept your room clean," which was a lot. Dad finally pulled back and fixed my collar like he used to before school. He looked me in the eye and nodded, small and proud. That reunion hit me harder than any march. It was not about flags or speeches. It was about seeing the faces that waited through the nights I could not call. It was about hands that never let go, even when I was thousands of miles away. It was about hearing the words that make the weight slide off your shoulder. I picked up my rucksack. Dad took one strap without asking. We walked out together under a gray morning sky. The wind smelled like rain and fresh coffee from a cart by the door. I was home. Behind us, the chaplain passed out small flags to kids who waved them like sparklers. A squad mate jogged over and slipped my challenge coin into my palm. Cool and familiar. Dad noticed, reached into his pocket, and pulled out an older coin with the edges worn smooth. He pressed it beside mine and closed my fingers around both. He said, "You earned it twice." The speakers crackled, the crowd roared, and I finally let myself breathe.